Yeah.
The whole Lesnar's like, people cheer Lesnar now. He's kind of a face. The Suplex City thing is really over.
It's
no
tricky.
one knows. Yeah.
Who are we really going to go with? Have you got any thoughts in a minute of... I can't see Undertaker losing.
Taker's going to come back. Is he the American Badass? Is he the Phenom? He did a very heel move by kicking him in the ghoulies. So we don't. The thing is, we don't know anything about Taker, but we know that they're both on Raw next week.
Yeah, exactly. I was so excited when they announced that.
Yeah, so
that they were going to be in the same place, and look at what happened when they were last in an arena together.
Yeah, it's a really good build, and well done to WWE again. It's a great build. Right, so next match in SummerSlam is Rollins versus... It's not even the main event, right?
No.
Rollins versus Cena. The winner takes both titles on the line, the US and the WWE heavyweight title.
Yeah, well, let's look at this. I think that Seth Rollins' promo at the start of the night was really good.
Really entertaining. I laughed a couple of times.
Yeah, and I liked it when John Cena came up in his face. It was obviously
Seth, with a beard.
With his beard in the background doing the talking, and some of the things he said were hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I quite like this funny, arrogant character of Rollins. He's not scared anymore. He's not sly.
No.
He's being just funny.
Yeah.
Slapstick funny because he smashed up the guy's nose. So, yeah, I like it. I'm not sure how that match is going to go.
No.
I can't see either of them losing.
Right.
So I don't know if there's something going to happen. But the main event on Raw this week, if I'm going to tie over with the Seth Rollins match, Sheamus' first attempt at cashing in.
Yeah.
So I think that could some kind of Sheamus ending could happen in SummerSlam.
Well, maybe so. I mean, he came down to the ring, didn't he? He was like, he bro kicked. Obviously, RKO had happened, and he bro kicked as well. And it was like, cash it in, and then he got RKO'd, and it was all over. He didn't cash it in. Yeah, so
that's the first little snippet. Cause
Always know when someone's got a briefcase and they come out on Raw and they go, "I'm gonna cash it in." They're not gonna cash it in. It's not gonna.
I would love them to hear this and go and one day just prove us wrong and cash it in on Raw,
yeah.
or like SmackDown or something.
Yeah.
How ace would it be for something like that to happen? Because remember years ago, I think is it in '92 when the Mountie won the Intercontinental Bout in a house show from Bret Hart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That led on to Rumble '92 against Piper. So that was, maybe that would be great if that happened one day.
That would be awesome.
Next SummerSlam match, we've got a triple threat match between Ryback, Big Show.
Right, so Ryback's made his appearance back on Raw this week. Big Show came out, everyone's chanting, please retire. And I like the way he snapped. He went, you want me to retire? Yeah. Find me someone to retire me.
Brilliant.
He finally answered back, which I think was really cool.
Yes, I about time he did, to be honest.
I think The Miz has been doing some good work on this show.
I think The Miz has been good, doing some good milk on the mic.
Because obviously before this whole segment with the Big Show and Ryback, he was talking to Daniel Bryan.
Yes, he was. Back. That was quite good. It was good to see him there. Will we see him wrestle again? They're not actually putting out that he was there to really push his book, wasn't he? So
it was the book thing. I was expecting a little bit more, to be honest, but we didn't get it.
Yeah. No, so I think they're really playing it safe. I think it was mainly there just because of the book.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm not sure how that match is going to go. To be honest, I can't see it being the most entertaining match of the night.
No, I mean, I'd almost like Miz to win the title back.
Yeah, I would as well, because he is so entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. He's got that arrogance, hasn't he?
The heat he gets is brilliant. So.
Yeah.
Then we've got another match at SummerSlam. We've got the Wyatts versus Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns.
Right.
So
I like this. I like Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns as a tag team.
Yes.
I think they're very good as a tag team. I think they'd work well together as a tag team. Yeah. And I said to you earlier, I want to talk about their promo backstage. I don't know what it was. I don't know how it happened, or I don't know why. Maybe someone in the chat box, someone listening, can message me and let me know. Roman Reigns seemed a completely different man.
Yes.
He seemed relaxed, calm, cool, cocky. He didn't have any pressure on him. Whether it was because it was a pre-record backstage or whether it was live, I don't know. But I'd imagine it was pre-recorded. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I think you got to remember, Dean Ambrose and him were together for that 2 years as a run of the Shield.
Yeah.
So they're obviously very comfortable working together.
Yeah.
So maybe that is just the case of Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns has been doing really well over the last 6 months.
He has, yeah, but I mean, there was always
WrestleMania.
there was that backlash. Oh, he's not ready, and he's this, that, and the other, and everyone thinking they knew better, which I don't agree.
I think it was absolute bollocks because, like, he proved at WrestleMania how ready he was.
Yeah.
He performed really well. He's one of the best performers of the night at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You know, he was working with Brock Lesnar. You know, it's one of the best performances I've seen.
He did do really well. I just want to chip in very quickly with before we go too far past what we were talking about. That Chris has just said, like the fact that Daniel Bryan threw the Miz back in the ring during that segment we were just talking about. That was brilliant, and the way he stood up. I mean, what does he look like dressed in that outfit and all the rest of it?
Yeah, he looks like a right Burke, doesn't he?
What's that noise? Hello? Are you clicking something on your desk?
No. Was there a click then?
Are you going ka-ting, ka-ting? Tell the truth. It's a pen in your hand, isn't it?
I might have clicked my pen.
Unbelievable. What am I working with?
I know, it's ridiculous. It's not like you get your own show or anything. It's unbelievable.
You've got your own show. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, it's going to be online. It's pre-recorded. It's not live. No, they wouldn't trust you with a live show on your own, would they? Stone me. It'll just be you clicking your pen.
Me bumbling on for 15 minutes live. It was terrible.
Yeah.
All right, so the next match in SummerSlam. Yeah, I quite agree. I think the Wyatt match.
Sorry, carry on. I'm just clicking my pen while you're talking.
Ambrose and Roman Reigns will be a very good tag match. I think Bray Wyatt's work is always good in the ring. I'm a massive fan of Luke Harper.
You got any ideas at the moment where they're going to go with it? I think that Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose will go over with that, and I think it would be nice to see him as tag team champions.
I think there's going to be another member of the Wyatt family turn up.
Oh, that's exciting!
I wouldn't be surprised if he's healthy that Eric Rowan's might make an appearance. Because
I've just got to say,
stuff, they've always got one
we need to just stop, ladies and gentlemen. The Cranial Emission Show has just joined us in the chat box.
Good evening.
And he's just said, "Hey brother, the legend Frankie Reyes is right in front of me."
Nice.
The legend wrestling ref. He's at the training school over in the States as well. And John Wilson has just sent the MWC Universe a tweet with 2 pictures saying, "Bloody hell, it's only Frank Reyes. What a lovely man." And there's a picture of him stood next to him. There's another picture of him in a headlock. I'd quite like a headlock
I'll have a look at
from
that.
Frankie. Thanks listening, guys, over there. Hope you're well, Frankie. And we've heard a lot of work, thanks to Miguel. We've heard all about your work and what you're up to.
Yes, absolute legend.
Love what you're doing out there. He is a legend. He is a legend. He needs his own. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
He should be.
We'll make a Midweek Wrestle Chat Hall of Fame.
There should be
and he can be the first
Hall
member.
Of Fame for people that weren't just wrestlers as well.
Yes, that's right. Good thinking.
There should be a section of the unsung hero. Yeah, definitely.
Just look at you trying to worm your way in there somehow. Clench of your teeth. Anyway, sorry, carry on. Thanks again, Miguel from the Cranial Emission Show, and of course to the legend Frankie.
Right, so the next match that's been announced for SummerSlam is a tag team match.
Yeah.
Now, we saw a bit of the tag match on Raw of the New Day versus Los Matadors, and there was a little bit of backstage segment after the match because the New Day won, and it was announced that
What's going on
time players.
What is going on with Big E's dancing?
I know, he's off. I think he just looks like he's having a really good time right now, doesn't he?
Have you heard them on the, was it Jericho's podcast?
No, I heard it was a very good podcast.
It's a very good podcast. If you've got time, check it out with Chris Jericho.
Will do.
They did a little interview and it was very good.
Well, they look like they're having a great time, but it was announced that it's going to be the primetime players who are the champions.
Yeah.
Versus the New Day.
Yeah.
Versus the Lucha Dragons.
Lucha.
Versus Los Matadors in a fatal 4-way.
Right, yeah.
So New Day thought they were going to have a match with just them versus primetime players. It turns out it's going to be a fatal 4-way. That could be a really exciting match. The Lucha Dragons make any match really exciting.
They're very good wrestlers.
Plus the Los Matadores. There's going to be some really good.
You've got a bit of everything in that.
Yeah,
you've got the strength, you've got the speed, you've got the agility, you've got the technical ability.
You've got good heels and you've got good faces.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it's going to be
a good
really
4-way match.
Yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be good.
Now, is it right that tag teams and stuff aren't that into maybe doing these 3-way dances and the 4-way dances and the tag 4-way? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. It's SummerSlam. It's quite a big deal. I'd be quite happy to be in a fatal 4-way.
Well, you'd be happy. Match. You'd be happy to be sweeping the car park at SummerSlam.
Yeah. But like, you know what I mean? It's they can put quite a big show on. Like, tag teams became really famous in the Attitude Era because of the big matches like TLC, where there was more people in the matches.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 people in the match could make a better match. So I think they should be quite happy with the fact there's 8 people in it and lots of big spots. So
great.
There's going to be, and the final match that's been announced so far is the Divas match. It's Team Bella versus Team Bad.
Yeah.
Versus the newly named PCB.
What was their name before?
The sorority was the submission.
Sorority submission.
Yeah. Well, have you heard why they've changed?
Well, they've had to change it because wasn't it something to do with pornography?
Yeah. So if you typed it into the world of Google, you got some absolute filth.
Really?
Tony James, proper filth.
Do you want to do that for us now in the name of research?
I'm afraid I'm unable to.
You lying! You're such a liar.
Jeez, you put it on. You got a load of computers there. Yeah, I can't remember what they called actually. What was it? Someone in the chat box will know. Was it the submission sorority?
What was it now? What was it? If you're in the chat box, let us know what the name of their tag team. So it wasn't a tag team; it was their group, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was filth.
Christopher David Jenkins just said, me and Mart, who's not here, should be on the bill, but he didn't show up for the contract signing the other night on...
the Bish versus the Marsh.
The Bish versus the Marsh, which is something we've set up just the other week. Can you give the Bish his theme tune, please?
Say that again.
Can you give the Bish his theme tune, please?
Ready?
Yeah.
Bash. Bishop Bash. Bash. Bishop Bash.
That's incredible. Do you know what I love? What you can't see is the face you're pulling. You really went for it. And they were called. Thank you, Chris. After look, the Bish has jumped in with submission sorority.
There we go. So I can't believe they made such a massive error of not even checking something out.
Right.
Before
Okay. Right. You carry on talking.
Are you going to have a look at you?
I'm doing it. Why not? It's all in the world of.
Amazing.
Keep talking.
Right, so that's a SummerSlam match.
I know. Well, let's talk about the Divas. Right. They were given a lot of time, right?
Yeah, they are.
Which is really cool.
Time. I'm noticing that they're really pushing Charlotte and Sasha Banks.
Yep.
I like that feud. It's been great on NXT.
I like the way they stared each other down as well after the match.
Yeah. I see them as the two main. As much as I love Paige, Paige is probably one of the best workers they've got at the moment.
Yep.
But the fact that Charlotte Flair has come up so well, and out of all of them, when Sasha Banks tagged in, she had a massive pop, and she's meant to be healed. So,
right.
I think there's going to be some quite big storylines with those two in the future. I would like to see. I think it's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised at WrestleMania is Sasha Banks versus Charlotte for the title.
Right.
I think it'd be brilliant. We're 6 months away from it, aren't we? So let's plan ahead. But no, I think this match is the very beginning, the real beginning of the revolution of Divas now. This is the first big pay-per-view they had. So I think this match could be really good. There was 9 people in the match.
Right.
So it's quite a big match. I reckon they're going to get about 20 minutes to half an hour. I think it'd be great. So, yeah, let's just see how they go with it. I don't know how they're going to... I can't see Nikki Bella losing the title until after the 300-day mark.
Right.
Because I think they want them to take AJ Lee's record.
Yeah, I think that.
So I think it's quite obvious they're going to do that. So then I reckon come December time, we're going to start seeing a change in the guard when it comes to the Divas title. I'd like to see Paige get it again, but it might not be too soon. But I think it's going to be something to do with Charlotte Flair or Sasha Banks. They're so over at the moment. I'm not saying I think Becky Lynch is brilliant as well. I really think Becky Lynch's in-ring work is amazing. But I think it's Sasha Banks and Charlotte who are head and shoulders above the rest at the moment.
Okay. Can you do me a favour and do the Mart's intro, please?
Is he back, is he?
You've got your... Go for it.
Hold on. Awesome! I came to pay. It's the price to play. I went to play on my knees.
It's like a racket.
It's
just disgusting. Get rid of it.
Why can't you just...
Martin's here. He said, we are on early, aren't we? Or have I missed something? Hello all anyway. Well, okay, so on Twitter, on Facebook, and everywhere that we possibly could, we've been saying that there's a new time at 9 o'clock. Martin has not responded in any way. Now he's strolled in here late. Mart, we've got a new start time of 9 o'clock. It's good for you to join